Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 105 of Survival of the Fitted. I'm Joe Williams, aka Joey Skylark, and we have none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Ian Pierno in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's just cut straight to the chase. If you listen to our pod that dropped Wednesday, you know that Joe gave his spiciest hot take that he has ever given on the podcast, which was what, Joe?
First of all, spiciest hot take is actually kind of debatable because, I be spitting flames with the hot takes. But the hot take you're referring to is the fact that Trae Young's suit shorts were better. Suit shorts outfit? Yeah, suit shorts outfit was better than LeBron James' suit shorts outfit. And yeah, that was my hot take. I don't stand by it anymore, but I'll stand by it.
You've dropped it?
I mean, truth be told, I'm pretty sure when we stopped filming that episode, I then went and looked up exactly what Trae Young's outfit looked like, and I just saw a bunch of exposed light-skinned ankles on Google Images, and I was like, he really wore these shoes? So I just immediately dropped that take. But it didn't live to see the light of day, so I guess I have to stand by it and die by it.
Someone commented and they were like, y'all, so the comment, we posted this on LeagueFits. Someone said, y'all know he's doing this for the engagement and comments. Has to be. But when you said it, you really did believe it.
I meant it. You know what it was, truth be told? I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know why I thought he had a pair of Christian Louboutin red bottoms on. He must have worn them somewhere else.
It still would have been bad. It
would have been amazing if it was that. I would have lived by it. But it was the shoes that.
And this is my exact point, y'all. Joe is not out here giving hot takes for the sake of engagement. He really just believes this. But how was it when you saw, since I run all of the LeagueFits social media accounts, how was it when you were surprised and you logged on and saw that you had been mentioned in the comments section and people were coming at you?
Man, I'm not gonna hold you. I came home from work before we recorded this podcast and I went on my phone, you feel me? And I was like, I think we seen a live reaction. It was just, somebody sent me it in my DM and I was like, bro, there's a comment in there, Ian trying to stir things up. He's like, feel free to come at Joe or something like that. It was just, he was provoking the folks. You feel me? He's instigating. But yeah. It wasn't much appreciated.
Yeah, and that's not the only LeagueFits post that you were in the comment section of today.
Yeah, people think I look like Karl Anthony Towns. It's been following me for probably 2 years now, fortunately.
Yeah.
Well, not unfortunately. He's a good-looking dude. Why not?
We posted Cat on his season opener fit. It was smooth, a little raft top, all black, everything else.
Yeah.
And there's 4 comments on it. And 3 of them are people saying that's Joe.
My friend Irvin right now, if he's listening, which he's not, he would be very proud because he calls it all the time. Anytime we play NBA 2K, he always plays with John Moran, always play with the Timberwolves. Anytime the camera goes to Karl Towns, he's always like, you do know that looks exactly like you, right, bro? I'm like, bro, I don't be seeing it like that. He's like, bro, it looks exactly like you. I'm like, all right, whatever. But yeah.
It does.
Like I said, he says, Irvin says that me, D'Lo, and Karl Towns are all 3 long lost brothers. And I was like, I'll take it. There's worse people to look like.
You're like, honestly. I'll take it, but you love that. You love that.
Light skin supremacy, man. What can I say? It's just how it works.
Irvin and Instagram say that you look like Cat. Dwayne Wade said you look like D'Lo. I've never seen your face
crazy. In the gym, it's crazy. When I go to the basketball court, it's crazy. Especially when I have my hair grown out like crazy. They'd be, huh?
I was just saying you can't do a podcast without bringing up that you go to the gym.
Word. But they were like, yo, you look like Karl Anthony Towns. I get that. I get that a lot. I was like, I get that. I feel you. I'll take it.
I see it. I think, yeah, if they had a baby, you would be you would be their baby.
What is this?
No, let's stick with the long lost brother thing.
I got me I said, I'm proud of you, bro. Keep going to the gym. That's what I need. We all need a little motivation in our life. Ian is that negative friend who's just going to bring you down for trying to better yourself. Joe, why you going to the gym? Why are you bringing it up and you going to the gym? Joe, nobody cares how much you bench. Joe, shut up. And then you got guys like Hong who are just like, bro, I love that you bring it up. You feel me?
To provide context, our producer just sent a message in our little Zoom and was like, keep going to the gym, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm proud of you. And yeah, forget the baby thing. Long Lost Brothers. We'll stick with that. I don't know why I said the baby thing. What else is going on? Day 2 of the NBA had a bunch more outfits because opening night was only 2. Last year's, because I think we can agree that most years, like the rookie classes are actually pretty weak when it comes to league fits. You would think that like the youngest kids would be the swaggiest, but that's like pretty far from the truth.
Mm-hmm. Ever since I started like with league fits, it's been kind of rookies been kind of boring.
Yeah, there's always like 2 or 3 guys in every rookie team. I'm like, they probably don't belong here. But last year, I mean, it was completely different. There was guys that were left off that were tough. We had Jalen Green, Josh Christopher, David Duke Jr., Scotty Barnes, and I'm blanking on the last one. But that's okay. 4 really strong picks was honestly good enough. And all of them played this week and were pretty calm in their openers. David Duke Jr. stepped out.
Yeah, David Duke. I think I was the one who was. I think. Wait, did you say Josh Christopher on the rookie team? I think he might have been the one. Okay, for sure. Never mind. We'll forget it. But yeah, no, I was fighting for David Duke Jr. as League Fits Rookie of the Year last year. So this surprises me none at all. Not in the slightest.
Do you think of the rookies from last year, he's the one that's most likely to fuck around and make like a real League Fits team this year?
This year? Well, there's a lot of bias in politics and popularity that goes into it. And he's obviously the one that's like lacking, unfortunately, the popularity. Yeah. I hope so. Kodak Black voice. But I mean, shoot. I think people might want to see Jalen and Josh on the actual team, and Josh Christopher Loki stepping like so far. I mean, it's too soon to call, but
it was funny. Josh Christopher won Rookie of the Year last year, but Jalen Green made the third team.
Yeah,
it was such like a weird, wonky. You know, it's because we voted, fans voted, and then just like beep boop beep boop.
You guys ruined everything. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the fan. Honestly, the fan vote does ruin the League Fits teams. I'll say that. We love y'all though. Speaking of like random guys that dress super well, you saw Frank Jackson's on the Utah Jazz now.
Very fitting. Quad.
Remember when we were doing like our like power rankings? Yeah, he's from Utah. Remember when we were doing like our little power rankings and it was like, oh, Timberwolves first, and the Nets first, the Suns first. Frank Jackson on the Jazz, like it's no debate now, right? Like they're the best dressed team in the league.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we both had Utah second, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, but now like they're number one, no questions asked.
Yeah, now. Yeah, now. Now. JC, Vando,
Nikhil,
Frank Jackson,
Rudy Gay. I'm sure we're
okay.
blanking on some people.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Rudy Gay, friend of the pod.
For sure.
It's a deep team. You know what I mean? Like all of those guys will end up on League Fits at some point this year. So yeah, Utah stack. He did get an Exhibit 10 deal, it was called. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to look up what the fuck that meant. And like there's like 10 days, but I'm like, I don't think it's a 10-day Exhibit 10. But like the point is, headline said Utah Jazz signed Frank Jackson. And so it counts. He's on the team. Whatever.
They gave that boy the LiAngelo Ball special. That's crazy. He said, sign on the dotted line. That's wild.
LiAngelo got an Exhibit 10?
No, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that what they give him every year? They're like, here, you can be on the team while it doesn't matter, but as soon as we actually need a real team, you about to be cut. We're about to release you. Summer League, you gone. First game, you gone.
Yeah, but that's like preseason. Like Frank Jackson got signed, like preseason ended, regular season hadn't started yet. He got this Exhibit 10 deal.
There you go. Frank Jackson, Exhibit 10.
Let's Google him real quick and see, or Getty image search him and see if he was like at least on the bench last night. Frank Jackson, NBA.
He could make a Utah Jazz roster. Come on.
So
now.
It looks
Frank
like
Jackson's good. Yeah.
The Utah Lebanyanas. I don't know, but you know what? Fuck it. We don't know what Exhibit 10 means, but he's on the roster. Whatever. It's really we are Frank Jackson Woj.
Yeah, we're just following Frank Jackson, the Frank Whispers.
Yeah, like when you don't see like where Frank Jackson has been signed or traded, don't worry about it because League Fits will post about it.
Yeah, we do. We're on them.
We'll take we'll take like the local Portland beat writers breaking news, put it over a picture and post it, and really, mutual service to us and the local journalists. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna keep tracking Frank Jackson. If he ends up on the Reno, what's a G League team? I'm guessing there's one in Reno. It feels like a place a G League team would be, doesn't it?
Isn't there like a Mad Ants team that we had to play on in NBA 2K at one point for my
Fort
career?
Wayne Mad Ants. Yes.
Fort Wayne
Frank
Mad
Jackson
Ants?
ends up on the Fort Wayne Mad Ants.
Santa Cruz Warriors.
Yeah, if he ends up on the that would actually be kind of cool. If Frank Jackson, Axel Toupane, Jordan Poole, Santa Cruz Warriors graduates.
They were both on the team?
Mm-hmm. At the same time, I think, too.
Wait, who was the other person? You said Axel and who?
Jordan Poole.
Oh, no, yeah, Jordan Poole. Yeah, for sure. Jordan Poole, yeah, of course. Come on now.
Yeah,
come on
but
now.
anyway, the point is, like, when Frank Jackson signs with, if he ends up on, like, a random G League team, we're going to post about it. If Frank Jackson is playing in, like, what's like a random country? If he's playing in the Uzbekistan Pro League or the Lithuanian Pro League, like, we're going to post about it. And we're going to, like, harass, like, the team that has 10,000 followers on Instagram for fit pics. Done. Like,
countries be blowing my mind, bro. Not to go on a rabbit hole. Somebody bought a Supreme coat for me maybe like a month ago, and I didn't know where he was from. He just bought it on Grailed, listed the Supreme coat, bought it on Grailed.
You sell shit on Grailed?
Well, yeah. I haven't wore it. It was like a lot of money. I haven't wore it. So I
didn't know you used Grailed, though.
No, I don't. I usually give it away, but this was like I was like, I'm not about to give no $1,000 coat away. There's nobody who needs $1,000 coat. So I'm gonna get my money back, or at least try. So I put it on Grailed. Dude sees it. He buys it. Right. I'm like, okay, for sure. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send this out to him. And then like a few days go by. My bad. A few days go by, and I try to go send it to him. And all it said was like his address, but it said RO. And I was like, I don't know where that's at. Probably like Rhode Island. I don't freaking know.
Yeah.
But so I was like, okay, for sure. I put the address. I go to the UPS. I give them the address, and they're like, oh, wow, you really want to send this to Romania? And I was like, Romania? I was like, where's that at? And I was like, I don't think I've ever, I was like, where's Romania? So then I was like, I guess, like he bought it for X amount of dollars. I kind of have to send it to him. He was like, okay, yeah, for sure. Just know you have to like buy the plane ticket, because like we can't just send it. Like we have to put it on the plane, so you have to buy for the plane ticket. And I was like, yeah, for sure. I don't care. I'm like, whatever. Shipping fees. Like, who knows?
You have to buy a plane ticket for your Supreme jacket?
That's how it works when you ship overseas. And then I broke it down. I'm like, there's no way the price was really what it was, because I'm like, bro, I sent some stuff to Halifax to our producers, and it was like $100. And they're like, yeah, because you can drive to Halifax. Like, it's just, you could drive there.
How much was shipping on this jacket?
Shipping, I'm not even gonna hold you. I ended up giving bro his refund back, because if I was to ship him the coat for how much it was, I ain't gonna say how much it was, but the whole thing was like, he bought it for like,
just say how much it was.
He bought it for like over $1,000, and if I was to ship it out, I barely would be making like a couple $300. It was like $700, $800 to ship the coat to Romania.
It's okay.
And it was a heavy coat.
UPS. It's okay.
It was like a heavy
UPS
coat
on blast.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was sending like a little letter in the envelope. I had to like send a coat, and they had to like invoice it, and there's like faux fur on it. Like you have to make sure. It was a bunch of stuff, bro. I was like, wow. But then I say all that to say I'm glad I'm not from Romania, dog, because I was just like, wow, that's crazy. I can never be from Romania.
I have an international shipping story too. When I first started, first of all, Grailed. I'm a big Grailed guy as well. I don't buy new clothes. I buy them off Grailed. Then I wear them twice, and I sell it back on Grailed. I think we need to start using Grailed as a dating app. Fuck Raya. Done with Hinge. All that. Like, I'm just trying to like use Grailed as a dating app in 2022 and 2023. I'm trying to meet, not even just like lovers, but just friends. I'm just going to start using Grailed to meet people. I've actually had so many pleasant conversations and horrible conversations in the Grailed like seller messenger
chat
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Using Grailed. Grailed is the new LinkedIn, and Grailed is the new Raya. You heard it here first. We're meeting the homies. We're meeting our wives on Grailed. Anyway, my international shipping story. When I first started working with Miles Turner, I bought him a bunch of stuff off of Essence. Essence, however you pronounce it. And anyway, it was like a lot of stuff, like few $1,000s worth of stuff. and I didn't realize it because it was the first time ordering off of there, so I didn't have like a contact there or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's like at USPS, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no biggie. You can have all this stuff. It's just going to be $3,000 in customs fees."
Yeah,
and I was like scheduled to go to Indianapolis, like, like a few days later. And I remember going outside this USPS and I like cried on the sidewalk.
Isn't that crazy?
I cried on the sidewalk, bro, outside the Beverly Hills USPS.
That blows my mind, man. How
I was like, oh my God. Anyway, I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to have anything. Like, I'm so fucked. Anyways, ended up calling Essence and they were like, oh yeah, there's an easy workaround. So I guess like if you buy, because Essence is in Canada, I should have prefaced with that. If you spend more than $800 or something like that on something, it goes like through extra customs or something like that. So like, you did one giant order with like a few $1,000s worth of stuff. Moving forward, you can just buy one item at a time and like separate purchases basically. And you save on the fees and all that stuff. But anyway, I had like a mental breakdown outside this USPS and it was really awful. So yeah, international shipping's not it. On my Greld, I already have it that like I don't ship to Europe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It blows my mind. I'm like, how it trips me out how people like try to section off the earth. Like, I still haven't wrapped my head around the concept of like borders. Like, that's weird to me, bro. So like the whole like what is it, international, just all that stuff. I'm like, bro, like I don't know. That blows my mind. I'm like, bro, what are we
It is weird. It is weird. Like, you and I are American citizens, right? And it's just because, like, by chance we were born here. If we wanted to, like, walk up to Vancouver, it would be so difficult.
Yeah, it's like,
borders shouldn't exist. Like, we should just be the earth.
As I'm saying, there's like, no natural border around it. We just put a man-made border around it. Like, why is there a border between, like, California and Mexico? Like, that's weird to me.
Why? Because in the land, there's no natural border.
Yeah. Have you been to San Diego?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, you go to San Diego. I was in San Diego. I was riding bikes around like that one military base like right next to Tijuana.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, bro, you mean tell me I can't go across over here because this is technically Mexican territory and I don't have a passport? I'm like, this is so stupid.
What?
Like, what are
that
you
doesn't
doing?
Make any sense. Like, there shouldn't be any countries. It should just be we just live on Earth.
No, like okay, for sure. I don't agree with you on that, but I feel like countries are cool, but like why are you trying to gatekeep it? Like, bro, I can't just like go take a plane to Lithuania or you know what I'm saying? Like Paris. I'm like, what?
Okay. Hear me out. Fuck countries. Because countries, by definition, country is like a bordered area. What if like it was just regions? Because regions are important because that represents like, say like there were no countries anymore and we're just Earth. Like obviously like the culture in California is going to be different than North Carolina, which is going to be different than England, which is going to be different than India, which is going to be different than present day China. So like maybe we're just like we have regions, we have continents. Because continents are islands. You know what I mean? That is a natural border.
That's actually that's true. That is true. Like it's separated by water. That's fair game. But I mean, like, yeah, that's fair game. That's fair game. Like as long as you can take a boat over to wherever you want to get to, if that's the case, you should be free to get to there. Like you should be free to roam. The Earth should just be free to roam. Like I don't understand who. Y'all are weird, bro. Whoever decided to, hey man, we're gonna start sectioning off states and countries is like, bro, you got hate in your heart. Y'all are weird. I agree with you with that. Y'all are.
This
weird.
Is like a thing we agree. Look at us, we agree.
Yeah, shout out to what is the word?
Humanitarian Joe.
Yeah, both of us. We both have a heart. That's crazy.
We both have a heart.
And like it blows my mind too. Like, bro, people like, because like the countries are different, so it's like resources are different. So like,
yeah,
if like a family wanted to like better their lives and like come over to a country where like opportunity is better, they can't. That's so weird. Y'all are like hateful, bro. That's crazy to me.
It is crazy.
That's wild to me. But yeah,
if I want to move to Portugal, I should be able to, and any Portuguese person should be able to move here.
Especially if it's like a better opportunity for yourself. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be silly otherwise.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
What a tangent. What a good one. Anyways, that being said, if you live in Romania, don't buy our shit off Grilled.
Yeah, I would love for you to, but UPS wouldn't love for you to. So unfortunately,
yeah. I love that you were like starting to protect UPS. You're like, I don't want to say how much the shipping was.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, UPS got to sponsor the pod now because Joe was looking out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was trying to look out. I should have never name dropped UPS. I should have just said I went to like a post office or something, but sorry, UPS. There goes my UPS bag that I don't want, but I would never welcome anyway. Like I wouldn't accept the wire, but there it is.
Who knows? There's probably about to be a UPS Balenciaga collab at this point. Before we go, we have one more League Fits point. Nick Young, friend of the pod, hasn't been on the pod, but friend of the pod, friend of League Fits, came into the comments section and he wants to style Jordan Poole.
I'm for it, dog. I'm for it. I think, Jordan Poole is like the ultimate styling client. Like he has like a very cool aesthetic to him. He has a really cool personality. You feel me?
Dope
team. A lot of cameras on him. Good player. Like he's just like gonna like be buried on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Young player.
And like Warriors Nick Young like has a reputation. Like Warriors Nick Young is like maybe one of my favorite basketball players ever. Like showed up in fire fucking fits the entire playoffs, the parade, the finals, the regular season. Pulled up, shot 2 for 7 from 3 when they were up 50 points against like, I don't know, the Oklahoma City Thunder or something. I guess the Thunder were good at this point. Against like the Grizzlies were bad. You know, he would go 2 for 7 in 4 minutes against the Grizzlies in garbage time, celebrate sprinting down the court. The entire arena loves him. Like Warriors Nick Young was just like the epitome of like so cool, man. Like he couldn't do no wrong. And he even got some burn in the fucking finals too.
The finals, yeah, he did. And that was crazy finals. We got to witness Nick Young versus J.R. Smith. Come on now. That was fire.
Yeah. That was fire. So fire. So anyway, especially being that Jordan Poole is on the Warriors. And I feel like, and I know people are going to like, OG's going to be like, nah, Wizards Nick Young was so cold. Maybe. But like just swag factor, like purely judged on just being swaggy, like Warriors Nick Young was it. So I think we need to make that link up happen.
For sure. I know I could speak on this because my fellow Bay Areans, I'm out here, you feel me? Nick Young is like low key, he ain't a Bay Area legend, I'm not gonna hold you. But like Nick Young is like, people talk about him way more and like in way better light than they do Kevin Durant. And I'm not gonna hold you. Like there's certain players that just resonate with the Bay Area. Like they come here and get nothing but love. I remember watching that video, dog, in 2018 when like Nick Young took the flight from like LA or wherever he was playing at before. I think it was like Denver or something like that. I don't know. And like he landed in the Bay and he was like in SF airport driving to Oracle or whatever. And there was people in the airport like Swaggy P. I'm like, bro, that's what it is. Like you're not getting that like unless you in LA or the Bay for real. So like, bro, Nick Young is just like a Bay Area legend. He just gets hella love out here for no reason. But
you know how you know he's probably a Bay Area legend? He could probably get his dinner comped.
Probably, bro.
If he went out to somewhere that's like not used to having, so like, you know, obviously like fucking, I don't know, it's like an expensive place. I don't know any like scenery restaurants, but like whatever like the Carbone equivalent is or the Catch equivalent is in San Francisco, they're used to having famous people. They got to pay. But like he could show up to like a diner and I bet you he could get his meal comped.
Exactly, 100%.
If they recognize him, they'd be like, "Oh, Nick Young from the Warriors. This one's on the house."
Yeah, and his rings, like his ring night like he wasn't even part of a team. I think the next year, so like he had like a whole different celebration. He came in with like Matt Barnes and stuff. I was like, bro, there's just a few players who like have a short stint in the Bay, but like people rock with hella heavy. Like Jeremy Lin on that list. You feel me? Like Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes on that list. Nick Young.
Even Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston was only in the Bay, only on the Warriors for like 3 or 4 seasons, which I didn't realize. Exactly, so I was watching the ring ceremony the other night. That arena erupted when they said when they like showed him on the Jumbotron or whatever.
I don't think I've ever seen Sean Livingston miss a mid-range jump shot. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Oh, I haven't either. Not my entire life.
Yeah, not gonna hold you.
Yeah. All right, let's link up. Let's just put Nick Young and Jordan Poole in a group chat with League Fits and just see what happens.
There we go. It's not a bad idea. They both will see it too.
Yeah. Maybe Nick Young will dress him in some Chrome Hearts.
Shout out Chrome Hearts. Also, shout out the color purple. I like the color purple.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this the other day. But Joe made a post on the fucking Survival of the Fitted page, and it was just purple
bunch
stuff.
Of purple stuff. I don't know why. I was like, I think that's like my grandma.
It opened with James Harden's. Okay, it goes James Harden's purple sweater from opening night to the purple McDonald's motherfucker.
Grimace from McDonald's.
Grimace, the Happy Meal dude.
Yeah.
Barney.
Shout out Barney,
dude from Monsters University. That's Monsters University, right?
That's University, yeah, Monsters University.
Yeah, Monsters University. Among Us, the purple guy.
Yeah.
The bad guy.
I'm trying to follow along.
The Avengers guy. What's his name?
Thanos. Yeah, Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos. Jesus, I can't believe I couldn't think of that. Thanos.
Yeah.
And then you saved my favorite for last. Ramona Flowers.
There you go.
My first crush. Purple. I actually got a Scott Pilgrim tattoo. But anyway, this was the most absurd post you've ever made on the internet.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But I actually love it. It got 173 likes, which is pretty good.
Yeah, Ian was on my body. He was like, bro, you gotta do more. You feel me? So I was just like, you know what? My whole life purple. So I just was like, okay, I'm gonna just let this one fly. My whole life purple.
It was a good post. Your whole life is purple. Yeah.
My whole life purple.
And then because you missed one, which was Patrick Starr in the purple sweater, a day later you posted Patrick Starr in a purple sweater next to James Harden.
Yeah, I had to make up for that one. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah. We're lit.
All right, guys.
Nick Young, go get Jordan Poole some Chrome Hearts.